Ugh. Good morning, guys. It is 9 in the morning, which is when we start work, and I literally just woke up at like 2 minutes beforehand. So our first meeting is at 9:15, so I have at least till then, but I'm just gonna I just have my laptop on, but I'm just going to brush my teeth, get some water because I am parched. So our refrigerator stopped working like 4 days ago, and yesterday we had a guy come to help fix it, but he said it may take time for it to get cold again. The freezer is pretty much still warm. I don't know, but because of that, I usually boil eggs in the morning for breakfast, but we had to pretty much throw everything out. So I think I do have some grits that I can make to have to eat something. You literally have 1 minute before the meeting starts. I usually just check to see what I have today because we kind of go through our day and what we expect of our day, any tasks that we have to get done, and we pretty much just go through that. So I'm just gonna kind of pull up my to-do list and just look through my emails and see what needs to be done, what needs to be handled.
Morning, everyone. We can just get started.
All right, so we just finished the morning huddle. You guys didn't get to hear about my day, but if you guys don't know, I work in human resources. So for me, it's mostly like, it probably won't make any sense, but it's just checking the status of a couple of our consultants to see whether they're on site or whether they expect it to be going permanent or leaving. So I just have to verify that with the payroll, just so they can capture anyone who's going to potentially be leaving from today's date to our next pay date, so they can get ahead of it and process that. Then I have a couple of employment verifications, and we have 2 releases today. Since I work in like an IT space, and if you guys know, you know that IT has been taking a little bit of a hit, business-wise, I guess economic-wise. So we've had way more terminations that had to be actioned, and I'm the main one that holds those meetings. But we have 2 more that were approved for today, and that's the conversation I would have to have with them and letting them know the decision that had been made. And then just going through the central inbox, where we answer the bulk of any HR questions that come through. Yeah, I have to manually send notifications. Yeah, so that's my work day. I also have not eaten anything. It's almost 9:30. Yeah, so let me make something to eat. I am trying to triple task. I'm like still trying to do work stuff, but also I gotta eat. And since there was nothing in the fridge except for this dinnerly box, making this shrimp and grits. And the grits are pretty much done. And then had to chop up the scallions. I know, Santa's still there, I know. But anyways, so I'm gonna add that in. Look at that, chefing it up out here. All right, and then the final touch. Look at that. So this is low carb, creamy Cajun shrimp over grits. Let's eat. Alright guys, so it is lunchtime. It's about 1:15. I completed about half of my to-do list and it's like halfway through the workday, so I think that's pretty good, pretty productive. I manually sent out notifications. I just have to save them in each of the folders. Then I have to go through employment verifications, and I have to go through the inbox. I haven't even touched the inbox. Or else I'm going to be spending like my last hour or so trying to knock that out of my day, probably a little after 5. I need to eat and take a lunch, but again, my refrigerator has not been refrigerating, so there's nothing in there to eat, so I gotta go out to eat, and I really don't want to spend money, or I could go to ShopRite and just pick up. I ain't got time. I'm too tired for all that. I gotta be back and finish out this work day, so I'm gonna just have to think of something mildly inexpensive and quick. You know, I was just getting dressed and I just thought I actually could make some more spaghetti. I have spaghetti here, and then I have the spaghetti sauce that I just used like yesterday. So I could just use that and just make some spaghetti. Yay! It's actually a really nice day outside. I don't know if you could tell. It's very sunny. It is a March day, and it's a sunny day. It's almost going to be like 50 to upper 50 degrees, and it's sunny. So I still might want to like get some fresh air. Maybe I'll get like some boba tea. But at least I don't have to spend money on food, and I can just make me some spaghetti. So we're gonna do that. Okay. I wish there were like 2 of me, so one of me can be watching this pot and making the spaghetti, and then the other me can be going out to get boba right now while that's happening. But hopefully it's quick so I can go out and get that and take my time a bit before I feel rushed to have to get back to work. But that's that 9 to 5 corporate life, you know. It bees like that. And recently we've been a little short-staffed in our team, so that's been taking a little bit of an effect. And there's also this big audit that's going on too that I'm footing, so that's just taking time and energy as well. So yeah, it's a couple different combination of things, and then trying to be consistent on the YouTube as well, and trying to just balance it all out. Yeah, I pretty much come home from work. I don't know if you saw it already, but if you haven't, I'll put it right here, the video of my 2-hour commute to and from work. I do that 3 days a week, and that is like 4 hours a day commuting for 3 days. Is almost like about 12 to 15 hours of commuting. That's like a whole part-time job. It's crazy. And so I get home after commuting super tired, but then I get a little bit of energy, get a little food in me, and then I pretty much just go straight to like editing or thinking of a video that I can upload, and just spend the night just doing that. At least I can kind of unwind a bit, and it's not like too stressful, obviously, to like film and edit videos. It's a different change of pace, at least from like the work day, but it's still time and energy that has to go into it. So it's just trying to balance that all out. And yeah. You know, I'm actually thinking I might do a slight partial working lunch since I do want to go out and get some boba tea and just feel the fresh air and get some sunlight. So maybe I'll just do some things now just to get it out the way so when I come back then there's less to do. I gotta go, puppies. Look, right when I'm about to walk out the door. Y'all can't come with me. Hey, upstairs. Come on. Gotta go, okay? We outside, y'all. We outside. Yeah, so it is sunny out. It's pretty nice out. I just got like my lighter jacket on. It says it's 56 degrees right now with the sun out, so it probably feels like 60. So it's nice. Now we're gonna get some boba. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm just in my car. I haven't started driving yet. I'm just kind of enjoying the sunlight. It's almost a little hot right now with this jacket on, probably because I'm in the car with the windows up. Let's put the window down. Okay. Got my boba tea. I just got the brown sugar milk tea with the boba. This will give me some energy also. You know, that after lunch itis. Alright, let's get going. Let's get going. Let's get this day, this work day over with. I'm a little excited because after work we're gonna get ramen. So I had been wanting ramen like this week, so I'm excited to be getting ramen. That's my little treat for making it through this work week. So let's get it over with. Let's go. So the dogs have followed me downstairs and I got work to do, so I don't know how this is gonna work. Okay, the dogs are still here. I don't know, I've never had like pets before. These are my boyfriend's family's dogs. And they just followed me downstairs. They were probably bored and needed some human interaction, or they just want to come down and be nosy. Most likely to be nosy. Oh, I guess they'll be chilling there. They don't really like bark or anything like that, so should be fine. Alright guys, we're at the end of the day. I just had the 2 terminations. You know, and I feel like just everything happened at once. So, and then I also had to process someone who resigned, but they're still within their contract, so we had to accept the resignation as of today. I also had to send that email and process that, and I still have to respond to an email for payroll, but I'm also trying to close out the terms that I just did in the systems all at the same time, and I feel like everything is kind of like time sensitive right now. Of course, the very end of the day is when everything is needed to be done. Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay. And I still haven't even gotten a chance to get into the inbox. Oh, and it is almost 4:30. Oh, Lord have mercy. Oh, am I still recording? Oh. Okay. I finally finished. It is 6 p.m. Supposed to clock out at 5, but I had to get in the inbox and get that down. And I had another team member also help me. So we ended up getting it down, and I finally closed my laptop at about 6. How did I know I was gonna make it till 5? But at least I am done. Thank goodness.